Welcome to my channel, everyone. This is a twin flame reading for twin flames in separation, situationships, any ship. This reading is for you. I hope you are doing amazing. It is Saturday morning and it is always my favorite time to do twin flame readings. So yeah, this should be good. And the sun is shining. So dear twin flames, let me know how you're doing. Thank you for viewing my video and appreciate you and all of your energy. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I also post collective readings in Black Rainbow. If you want to follow me there and subscribe, I will appreciate. So yeah, I will be, there is often a twin flame vibe in these readings. I usually will mention that. Otherwise, I will be posting the different signs. Now, when it comes to posting like 12 signs each week, that's difficult, but I can assure you that an individual sign should be posted at least twice a month. Okay, so I'm using the Rider-Waite Giant deck, and I am ready to do your reading. So, okay, we are, it's, you know, the Nine of Wands can often, well, it's aligned with the end of the month sometimes. We also move, well, we are in the Aries season. You can feel a bit battered and bruised. There's been a lot of obstacles, but you have a bandage on your head and you have conquered a lot. You have a wand you're holding on to. You have your tools to defend yourself, or you have, you know, for someone that have been through a battle, they're not also scared of scars. They're not scared of how going through a battle. They know what it takes, and you are not about to give up. I'm picking up a fire sign around you, possibly. Now, recently, many of you might have felt a good feeling, meaning that good feeling often is more noticeable if you have come out of a period where there is a lot of struggle. So that could be different for all of you. If this has to do with the twin flame journey, where it's been a bumpy road, where the connection haven't taken off, where there has been no, like, not, you know, not flowing communication, or it's just been a bumpy road where you feel, I don't know even how I feel, because remember, when you're in a sort of battle, whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be like something, you know, painful, really painful, but it can just be uncomfortable. It can just be enough for you not to feel happy, or it's that good feeling. So, and you know, I always compare it to spring. Even though we don't have rough winters over here, it is, I always remember the first days of spring, when it's hot enough or you can go in a t-shirt, when it's hot enough or sunny enough where you put on sunglasses, because something happens with your brain chemicals as well, and you feel, oh, actually I was missing something. I usually say this time of year that, oh, I prefer winter because I actually sleep better and so on, because it's dark, right? But then when I compare it to how I feel when the sun is shining in my face itself, I will then like, oh, right, okay, there was part of me that wasn't really alive. So I would say for many of you twin flames, it's that period where you just feel like, oh, something is brewing, something is happening. I feel sort of a bit lighter when I wake up. I feel a bit like everything is a bit easier, smoother. Even if I do the same thing as I was doing before, it's that vibe, it's that energy around you. And twin flame journey, okay, it's of course a spiritual, very much so. And with the Hierophant here, there is about to be a new revelation on this journey that is significant to you. Now, it doesn't come without obstacles, and it could feel like an inner struggle at times, because the next chapter in this journey as well. And again, you know that the twin flame journey is about to find new paths for yourself. And the next like chapter, in a way, it is going to be the place where you find this place of perhaps equilibrium, perhaps finding a place of where you feel completely at ease with or without your twin. It's a different stage than what you have experienced. And before that stage, there can be actually feelings of feeling like disconnected as well. You feel like that there is a chaos inside your head when it comes to romantic ventures. You could feel like, oh, what is going on? Like there could be, it could almost feel like you are sensing options, but at the same time you just sense chaos. It's almost that feeling of saying, oh, I'm deciding to go speed dating, let's go online dating. I think it's completely uncomfortable, it's completely out of my comfort zone, and this is how I feel right now. That sort of way, because it's detaching you from a spiritual journey. But it's not really that is what's going to happen. It's more of a, it's a choice that is coming up for you. It's there's going to be a big test coming for you, twin flames. A very dramatic big test. It is a war in the spiritual realm. It is like someone is coming towards you that is going through a tower moment. There is jealousy and cheating and deceit around this person. You will pick up something blurry coming towards you, because this person that is coming towards you, and I can't yet pick up if this is your twin. Very often this side here, it's as if something is getting closer and you are picking up something of it. So you're picking up, oh, I can't really see it yet, but there is, why am I feeling like there is someone messing with my intuition, for instance, okay? There is a person showing up in your life that could have strong Taurus or Capricorn in their chart. So there is something happening around you that's very heavy when it comes to someone that want to break through with you, okay? And there is more than one option. And then there is you on a sort of trying to stay in a spiritual, like grounded, yet you feel so ungrounded also with a high priestess. You feel grounded with the Earth and you feel ungrounded with a high priestess, because someone is trying to kind of, there's like a trying to find a open gap to go towards you and enter your, like you're in 5D, but you are sensing that someone is going through like a lot of turmoil, and you don't really want this energy to come closer. Right now, for many of you might not even see who it is. Your intuition can see who it is. It can be also like it's unexpected who it is, but it's more unexpected to what's happened to this person. That's, you just feel like they come with certain turmoil. That's what you're picking up on. So someone here is, I feel that this person have recently left a karmic partner. There has been, something's been said, done, or someone had been trying to fix a relationship, I'm picking up, and that is not happening. So there is them with one foot out the door. They knowing their destiny is changing. They haven't taken action. I feel like there is a third party, often with the devil here, that is like, I am going to watch what this person's doing next, and I'm jumping on their wheel, and then this person do so and so, and I have access to them. That's when I move in, something like that. So we are going to clarify. All right, I'm using the Mystical Realms Tarot. Okay, spirits, who is this person and what is around them? This person can be Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Okay. This person had been unhappy for a very long time. I just also saw these cards when I in the corner of my eye. They've been reflecting very often someone that have done nothing in love. There is, of course, that's to do with sadness, not doing anything. You know, it's something depressing over the Four of Cups. And it's also unnecessary. It's sitting in a world of saying just no for for the sake of saying no. It is, it's the kind of the worst stage for anyone, with or without depression. That of course doesn't help, or anything that's going on in our life. We all know when it's the Four of Cups. For me, it is also, let's say, when you look at your house. Well, I'll give you an example. My windows to my flat, they are so dirty, but I've been waiting for it to be nice weather so I can go out, because again, finding all kinds of excuses that I don't have time, yada, yada, yada. But each time I look at these windows, the view outside is very nice, but it could be even nicer with the grime off the windows, right? And it kind of annoys me every time I go out in daylight and I see it. But I'm like, oh no, I wait, because I have other things to do. But then again, I would know that, well, if I do just plan to get up an hour earlier, or if I just do it, have prepare my bucket and water, just before it gets dark, or that I could wake up in the morning and I'd be like, oh great, what else can I do? Okay, you all know how that works. Okay, so this is someone, they all know how this works. This person isn't doing anything. They left this connection, most likely ghosted you, and nothing's been done, like absolutely nothing. Then there is something brewing. This is a situation that is unbearable for this person. So I am picking up that it is possible. Their wish fulfillment is internal. They haven't externalized it at all, but it's brewing. This is usually what happens before a change has to occur. There will always be one person that will say, no, I'm just going to sit still. And it's any situation we're in, but we know that the situation will change. It could be a job situation where, there's a factor within this job situation that is the bubble is going to burst, right? No action, that means no profits. Or it's like someone isn't doing well at work, but they're still under the roof, but no one said to the person that, look, we can't afford your seat. Whether that is a boss, or like, there's just different scenarios in a relationship. It is that, okay, we live together, we don't talk to each other now for 4 months, there is no happiness, and we know that if any of them will say something bad to each other, that it wouldn't take much for the tower to enter and arrive in this situation. So that is what is happening here with the person that is showing up in your reading. This person here has the possibility to heal and become balanced, and they're taking no action, but yet manifesting. There is an ending. A tower is going to be brought forward. A big tower is being brought forward. I see there is temptation. A person with Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, there is temptation towards you. They've had a temptation to go towards you for the longest time. And here I feel the Queen of Pentacles. This is two people moving away from one another, and two people not giving equally. I think it's quite clear here. I get another card for the Queen of Pentacles to find out if that's you or someone else. Yeah, there is a child involved. So I'm seeing, in a world. Okay, so there is two people holding on for dear life to tradition, saying here that we just stay and weather the storm. Surely that will be fine. And that's that. There could be an ending with a Leo. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be the person the person is manifesting as well. I'm picking up with the Six of Pentacles. I see what is happening here is that, this person here, they know that there is a connection they can't explain, but the connection here is there. Well, they're on the journey, and there is a purpose. They can't explain it. They can't, but they can't do anything but like sit still until they are free of their situation. But I see, because they are sitting still based on saying, well, I'm not on the journey. I am here in a situation that I've not enjoyed. for the longest time, and therefore the other person doesn't enjoy the journey either. It takes two to tango. So this person is someone that have, with their control, and it's, you know, they could feel like they can go against the grain. When sitting in this place, it can also be a strong position. Four of coins, Four of cups can be a very strong position. I mean, how many times don't we hear about, we say, you can't believe how long I did that for. Well, just think of the pandemic, for instance. We'd be like, how many series were you able to watch? If you first started, I was like, watched the Game of Thrones twice. I watched like the Viking twice. I couldn't even have time to watch an episode. I started watching a series yesterday. This time of year, I'm very busy all over, and I watched one episode and that was fine. I went to bed, right? It's like, how hard is that? Then I got to do quite a bit more. I didn't wash my windows, but I got to do quite a bit more, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I see the big difference in, you know, getting the balance in here. Okay, so this person have not had balance. So it is that saying, okay, I am here with one foot in the door. This could be someone that is in a situation in love that they can't move, or they just stay. Okay, this could be, or we have a lease, the contract for our house, or the mortgage. Let's just only think about the mortgage payment, and that we can only revisit that topic in spring 2024, right? But then I've been sitting for a year in pain, and the partner's in pain, or it's just, when nothing's happening, nothing's happening. I mean, it's not good for neither. It's not about waiting it out, but it looks like there's a situation there for waiting it out. For some of you, I'm not necessarily, because I'm seeing someone sitting waiting it out. I see a Queen of Pentacles, I see a Page of Pentacles. This could be someone that they are taking care of. I don't really necessarily see either that it is like, oh, someone is sitting in a house with a spouse and a child. I don't really see it's something very conventional. I just see that they are sitting still, not moving, which is not in their favor and not in the other people's favor either, but it's still happening. And it could be someone here that's quite manipulative. They need something from this person. And again, this could also be a family member, someone that needs them to care about them as well. But they are saying, I don't really see, I can't explore my own happiness here. I can't go through a transformation. So something is about to happen here. It has to do with a new idea, following a calling. This person could also here, in this case, reach out to you. If they don't reach out to you, they're going to say something about you. This person could be saying, I regret doing so and so because this was my happiness. Whatever is happening is pulling out like the foundation, and it's causing and jealousy and rage as well. I'm going to get another deck. Please bear with me. I'll be right back. So they're twin flames. I would say brace yourself, because you are sitting in a place of connecting with your spiritual journey, and it's not unusual for something to flare up that will really be extreme. It is almost as if you are sitting indoors, or you are arriving, let's say you've been on a holiday where everything is completely peaceful and you're really in tune with your spirituality, and you know that I can embrace or handle whatever comes my way. You land on the flight in a place where there is, suddenly when you arrive, there is a tornado, and you've never experienced this tornado. It's coming out of nowhere, and you're thinking, God, and like it will, it will completely trigger you, or feel like, oh my God, I'm being like cursed, or why am I in this thing? You could see bad things, right? You could see a lot, and you are like, oh my God, like, and that could you could go into complete panic, complete fear, but it says here, you have the strength to endure someone coming towards you. There is someone here that's trying to challenge your very good roots. Someone that is trying to just throw something at you. This could be, it's very Mercury retrograde. You could end up arguing with someone suddenly, because this could be someone that will want to argue with every word you say. Just because this person, very often people start arguing with those that are peaceful, because it's a brilliant opportunity to get the upper hand. I see it very, very often. And I can also get caught in these where it's if you're quiet, if you're someone with a let's say a peaceful nature, there could be someone that is drawn like with their pain, just like going for you. They will just be showing up out of nowhere, and then suddenly you just say hello, and then this person like, rah, there is like a whole like growl, and you could be like, oh my god, I have to defend myself, go and get, whatever, baseball bat, It's this type of energy. There will be a challenge because it's unfair. It's something about, but it's also very short, like very much short term. With the 5 of Wands coming up, it's very much, you are not doing anything. Someone could come storming towards you, and this could be this person, or it could be a third party, because we are still in twin flame reading. It could be just someone showing up suddenly and accuse you of something and arguing for the sake of it and questioning that you have done something. And this is someone that could accuse you for ruining a marriage. Let's say this is someone accusing you of something to lash out on you because they believe that you are the cause of their pain, basically. That's it. And that when you hear these words or see these actions, you will it's something that most of you will find your inner peace. You could feel a bit sleepless night, or you could be like, what was that? Okay. It will take someone like to be quite strong, not to be affected. Like it's just someone or something that will challenge you, that will come straight for you. And it's pretty much like I said with a storm. If you have experienced a storm, I'll give an example because when I lived at this building, I haven't experienced a storm. So I thought I was peaceful, tranquil, blah, 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 one day. And then suddenly a storm, and I just kind of noticed it. I got stuck in the middle of it. I got scared. I got into some kind of fear zone. I don't know why, because I haven't experienced before. Like it was so loud, and there must be something underlying in my mind at the time. But anyway, I shifted from being, I thought what was a very peaceful day, until feeling scared. And then I thought that I had to like go and hide. I actually explored I live like, quite high up. So I walked like more than 10, like almost 20 stories up in the emergency stairs just because I thought I need to explore this. Why did I do that? It was completely unnecessary because I brought into the vibe of the storm because there was something maybe that triggered me when I was a child. I don't know, but there will be something here. And that will, in your feelings, like you are grounded, you have your beliefs, and there could be energies around you that decide, I don't like their peace. Let's throw a tower. Let's throw something. Let's see how they react. Brace yourself. Usually when I predict these things, unfortunately, they often come up within the next 2 weeks. There is someone here that wants to get a reaction out of you because they see you in your faith. They see you have an inner knowing. They know that you are going to prevail, like you're going to lost the words, have a positive mindset regardless. They know that, but yet they still dump something on you. There is also here, there could be a spiritual attack on you as well. So do protect yourself. There is a Queen of Wands here. It can be King of Wands. It's more what they do. There is someone here that wants to attack this person, which could attack you. It will be obvious. There is an ending with someone. This ending, it means that someone is going to blame whoever they can blame, and that person might be you, their twin flame. So there is, a marriage not going so well. The tradition is not in their favor. Person coming towards you, wanting to build with you. This person is someone that have strategically planned to come towards you for the longest time. But they know when they come towards you, I feel here it's a love situation. You are going to see something just behind them, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It is almost like predicting the weather. You just can't, right? Like you can, but then very often you still go about your day and it still will come on you like lightning out of the blue sky. There could be someone that you don't even know in this energy and you're feeling. It could be someone in the corner of your eye. There is something here there is someone reaching out to you. This person have a message for you. They have someone behind them, and this is most likely the case here, that is extremely angry, extremely jealous, and they are following them wherever they go. So wherever they go, they are going to cause problems for this person. They have decided that. They will also cause problems for you because they could just be saying, accusing you. This is someone putting words in your mouth. This is someone shouting over you. This is just like, you will find yourself bamboozled. It is that like a storm. Like it's like you go out, you're peaceful, but can you argue with the storm? If the storm is over you, you blow your bag out of the hand and it goes to the sea. It's you see someone flying across the road. There's a few bumps, bumps in the day with this. Like it's a bit like you can't control it, but you can. It is about how quickly can you find your inner peace? How quickly can you clean up? And that has to do with when you don't experience a storm that often, right? You'd be like, it is a shock. The more of a shock it is. If you don't argue with someone, if you usually spend time on your own and you are like sort of thinking that, yes, I know how to recover from that. But if you haven't experienced it, this could be like, let's say, your first day at work in a grotesque type of environment. Well, that might be, let's say if you were to go to a car crash, if you were working as a first time, like in the ambulance or something like that, or you work as in the army, or I'm just picking out something quite extreme, where forensic, the first time there could be something really, really intense showing up that you will have a reaction to, or there will be quite hard not to do that. And I feel here it is something that will also trigger your anger, because it will give a reflex of like it's something that, just brace yourself. There is, with a Knight of Wands coming towards you as well, there's a lot of sexuality coming towards you. There is also options, and if someone sees you explore these options or even talk to them, it's like someone will just be like, I knew it, I knew you were the bad guy or the bad woman. It's just, it is like, I'm feeling in the chaos of it. It's like you will decide that, okay, I probably should stay and argue a little bit longer. I don't know why this happened. You could go like, first you could have a sleepless night and be like, what just happened here? What just happened? And you will have big emotions coming to you because you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice but have these emotions. If I just suddenly now had 10 people knocking on my door and they're like out, they're protesting. Maybe they were supposed to protest out of someone's door. Maybe, I don't know, let's just say that was a new thing. And then I just looked in the keyhole and I'm like, whew, should I open the door? No, probably not, because I should know with my intuition that's not meant for me. But if I open the door, I'm going to be the one who gets the bloody crossfire. And they'd be like, afterwards, you get a note in my, from the concierge saying, oh, something like that. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong reaction, wrong crowd. Like, pick your battles type of thing here. But again, it's easier said than done. And that's why it's often like with the devil, it's always easier said than done. It's something that it's coming out of the blue. That's why it's causing this reaction as well. Okay, anything else? So, spirits, can you please give me some indication what my dear twin flames should do and expect in this energy? Okay, stay logical. Stay logical. In this time, it is important for you to just remain logical, because there is a logical reason for something to happen. There is options around you. There is options, and there is someone wanting to communicate with you. One of these people as well that is communicating with you could be someone that is not your twin flame. Your twin flame, let's say you're on a twin flame journey, but actually the twin flame itself, they are not here. Not the one communicating with you, but there is a 3D communication coming from someone. That person is going through a breakup, and you might not know anything about this breakup. There is a change here happening. There is someone also wearing a mask. So, okay, we see here Someone don't want to be a player. They want to take off their mask. They want to go towards the Queen of Pentacles, or is that the person they're going away from? There could be a Capricorn here. So let's put these here. There could be in the outskirts someone that wants to remove their player ways, or they've been a player because they're not happy. See, we have also the Devil. So I feel here, ladies and gentlemen, that this has to do with them blaming you for a breakup. There's someone here will blame you for a breakup. That's it. I feel this is it. So this could also be a twin flame. There is jealousy, there is rage, there is someone acting out, and there's someone that is unstoppable. Who is this devil? Please tell me, spirits, who is this devil energy? Yeah, this is a jealous rage, someone finding out that they have been sharing their feelings elsewhere. This could be a Leo or a Capricorn or a Gemini. This could be a Virgo. This could be, for some of you, a Pisces. Something is coming up and then your name is included. That's it. You haven't even done anything. There is something here that is like right on your doorstep. Someone also is... There is a change. You are embracing a transition, a transformation. There is someone reaching out to you. This person could be Capricorn or Virgo. This person here have nearly or just split up with someone that could be a Leo, or there is something going on like a tower moment out in the outskirts. This person initially ghosted you. If this is your twin, let's move back to the twin flame journey. This person moved back away from you because they are staying, like again on paper, loyal to their person. Okay, then you have been seeking, continuing your twin flame journey. Then there is someone here trying to reach out to you. I pick up two energies though. I do pick up two energies, but there is someone here that you meet in these options that I feel is a new person. But there is a lot of energies around here. So in the current, it says here, twin flames, do rest. Pre-rest is important right now, because there will be something on your destiny that is something you can't foresee. It's just going to happen. It's a build-up. It is also here, the Tower is usually when someone knows. I've had when I was really young, okay, I knew that the person I was with was cheating on me for like a year, okay, and I was always in a rage. I was very young, in my 20s. I was like raging instead of kicking the person out. Like I didn't have any idea how to live or know or analyze what happened to me then, but I remember getting depressed. I got like the antidepressants for 2 weeks, but I used to drink and party a lot. But I was never prone to depression, so I didn't really, you know what I mean? Like if I look back now, it's like it was clear what's happening. Anyway, and I used to look for messages. But it was very obvious. It was very obvious, the whole thing, okay? But anyway, I didn't have the life experience. I didn't know my own feelings. Like, you're not supposed to know everything, okay? And oh my God, I was like going in a rage. But that's what you're supposed to do when you're young. You're supposed to get to know your rage, your reaction. I was like partying or drinking even more, but I was more like, I've always been very sort of, I don't confront people face to face. I confronted only the person that I was suspicious of, which was the person I was with, okay? That was the only person, but that person just like kept denying it. It was just, of course, and then I didn't want to speak bad about this person to anyone else, so I was like protecting them. The more and more angry I got. And then when I found like what I said was the big like proof, and like here it is, and the person still denied it, of course it made me even more angry, and it was terrible, like all the emotions I went through, blah blah blah, okay? This, but then again, it was my learning experience, whereas in the future now it wouldn't happen, because I will be able to kind of foresee, like it's, you kind of foresee or accept that, like now I wouldn't, it's not about saying, oh, you accept less or more and the older you get. It's just a bit more about, it's kind of in your gut feeling when I wouldn't feel attached to someone like that now, because I've gone through all the emotions. So you that are listening, you probably have your same journey. When you have gone through someone treating you a certain way or situation, right? You just tend to avoid it. Have you not noticed that? Often we don't. experience something really terrible again when it comes to a particular relationship, or we can do that. I mean, I definitely had many of those like bumpy relationships when I was really, really young. So it's something like that is coming to the surface, a boiling point in a third party connection, relationship, that it's going to, so this is your person leaving you, cutting ties, saying to a person, I don't love them, you are delusional, I am here with you, aren't I? Then as time goes, you might not be in contact with them at all. They are going to say something that shows that they have feelings for you regardless of where they are. And you know, myself, I remember that time as well. I remember picking up, we were like very close friends, but there was no sexual chemistry. And that is usually when someone is moving away. And actually this person, I believe this person still married that person I went with. And again, as a person that I am, I would rather that for this person, so I would be very happy. But then I wasn't that mature, you know, I didn't know how life turns out. So of course I was in a major rage, more self-sabotaging myself. Luckily I had a lot of good friends, so I was going out and have fun instead. But you know, when you try to hold on to something you know is based on anger, or based on like, I'm gonna do this and that, or based on saying that, I probably did as well. I mean, like, I remember like, I was the kind of person walking in a nightclub and just like pour water over someone's head, right? So I was probably at some point like a raging lunatic over a third party. If there was cards being done about me, you know, 25 years ago, it would be like, that's me, okay? So going back to that, this is a situation where you know, where you have felt the runner, the rage, the everything there, and you have accepted, okay, this is my spiritual journey with this twin flame, this is where I'm at. So at this time, but you are also not in a better situation, because maybe you didn't move on from your twin flame here. Maybe you're just still sitting there and you are like, well, it's like stuck, and they are stuck because they're in a relationship they don't want to be in. They are still thinking about you, unfinished business. But as we know, twin flame journey, do you really happen to be together? Because if you think about it, how many relationships do you see if you see the wedding, right? And say, well, we met, we fell in love, and they tortured me for several years, but now we are so happy. Do you hear these speeches in the wedding? Maybe you do, okay? But if you think about it, the whole perception of, you know, someone's ideal honeymoon stage and all this stuff, it shouldn't come with torture first for years and years and years. That is why often twin flame journey, you don't end up with this person. But it's supposed to awaken you to the journey. It's supposed to realize what happened, where you could have done things different. So this is where your twin flame, your runner, they are the runner in this case, and there is an awakening, a transformation, and they are realizing that they are not supposed to be where they are. But in a person that is around them, when they tell them about their newfound feelings, and that they could just even mention your name. So, you know, someone that is mature, they would be like, okay, well, it doesn't matter if you mention this person's name, right? If it was just a name, if it was just one person, that would be the whole root of the problem. Again, it never is. It never is. And how much we analyze it. If I analyze this relationship, we were never meant to be either. It was never great from the start. It wasn't. So, but I certainly said it was, you know, if you found all the things why. So this person is saying to this person, they're with third party, they are leaving, and they are coming to terms with something about their future, and that future is away from where they are right now. This person they're dealing with is coming right for you or right after them. So whatever they are doing, it could be other people as well, but there is something about a jealous rage that is like, Unstoppable. This is someone that will be like, they will hunt them down and they will hunt them down if they go over to you. That means it is also someone here that is sort of wearing themselves out. Like they could be looking at pictures of you. They could be trying to send some spells, you know. They will try and do whatever they could do. And this is someone that could even try to want to be violent. I don't really, you know, again, predict these things. So I don't really think so. So, you know, conflict and despair is here in rhymes. It's significant learning and change. How you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. It could be related to lack of sensitivity and taking actions in response to conditions or situations around you. It's a need for sensitivity. It could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though this battle can be won from your side, evaluate the cost of the pain as well. Sometimes it's better to surrender and walk away if there is no victory that can be achieved. And it's like, don't really go the blame, deceitful way or revenge, because it's only going to result in negative energy and become part of who you are. You are going to be tested how delicately and gently you can take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. So I see that here is going to be a challenge. This is a challenge for, this will be, so brace yourself. I don't like to tell anyone to expect something, but you can let me know in the comments next time. This usually, when I predict this, it usually happens. It can be anything from small to big. But also, it's something to do with the sacral chakra here as well. It's sexual energy. So I am picking up here for many of you, okay? Someone is going to express to a third party or to you their sexual desire towards you. They could say something that is triggering someone, and that is going to put the blame on you. Something is going to come up here where you will have to stay really, really calm, but it's almost going to be impossible. Like, can you imagine how difficult it is? You know, this morning is sunny here, and then if someone was to say, well, can you still sit on the field with the wind blowing around you? I know you can take it. You've seen it before. It's not going to be more wind than it used to. Just sit there. Trust me. Trust it. Have faith. So this is about you having faith, but how uncomfortable is it? Like, I have my balcony here, right? I was like looking because I was scared, and I was thinking, the concierge says to me, no, nothing has ever happened. This building's been here for many years, okay? And I don't know, I kept Googling. I was thinking, no, and I Googled actually. I was like, which way did the building fall? No, it falls just down, so I got even more scared. Okay, this is going to be a test to say, try not, like, it's going to be impossible not to react, basically. But the more you resist, or the more you go into your faith, and just take what you want anyway, and then it's actually going to be better for you than the other party. So twin flames, wow, this was quite a reading. It took a different turn. But I must say, what I see, this is also you. You could spot someone that is extremely manipulative and you have figured something out. You could have even mentioned it to someone. Then someone else is realizing, and they could come full blast forward and be like, oh my God. This is also someone like, you know, in our, you know, family, friends, right? There could be, you know, when someone is like, they have to get you urgently. They'd be like, oh my God, guess what happened? You have to pick up the phone, okay? But then you're like, when you see that message, if you follow your gut feeling, don't answer it, okay? Yeah, a person might be like raging for a minute and then be like, oh my God, how come you're not reacting to my trouble? But then you might know, if someone is like just shouting because they're going through something, you will be better off just blocking this person. It is something like that. For all of you, it's going to be different. There will be someone is going to test your roots, but remember here, you are the logical one. You are not doing anything, but you are in a crossfire. You could win the argument, but then you would have to to just sort of emphasize that someone is like, okay, they are, they are out of order, like they are, I was going to say bang out of order. It's just something here that will challenge you, and for many of you, it has to do with the twin flame journey. Supposedly, that's why we are here. It is something is going to be illuminated to you about this person is going through the tower and they want to tell you something. And you could just be saying, no, I see that what you are choosing is like, no, you're turning your back and you are just saying, no, I go back on the plane to another destination just because I can. Or no, I throw my phone in the river. Or no, I do. So this is an option here, what you can do, because remember, always when there is a disaster as well, when you're in the middle of chaos, you always have a choice, and there will be, the more of the pressure is to say, we need you to take part in this fight, because, so this is someone as well, like is trying to get your attention, and now they're like, okay, this is so dramatic, I must be getting my attention now, but you can still decide no. Okay, you can always decide no. You never have to take part in the argument, you just don't. But then you can also pull out of the argument and you can say, oh no, I don't want to anymore, okay, maybe I got carried away. You can always do that as well. Okay, so here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something is supposed to happen this way. There is a rage, there is a tower. And yeah, it is related to a twin flame journey. See here with the Five of Cups, someone regrets walking away from their Empress, and they walk towards a Queen of Wands. This person could be a King of Swords. This person could have Aquarius, and they could have Gemini in their chart. So I see that this person here is, let's see here. There is something about, there is a bit of chaos in like they have a setup, and the setup is quite, there could be a lot of investments here. There will be, they are going to see something with clarity that their new beginning has arrived. But this will be exhausting. It will not come without a fight, but it is their fight. There will be a victory here. Again, I do feel here that you are going to be involved in a third party change and drama that is not really for you to take part in. It has to do with also someone in the background feeling very jealous, and there is a rage, and this could be small or big. It's going to be different for all of you. But usually when I get these cards, for some reason, I don't know why this is all right. And many, sometimes they say, oh, your readings are toxic or whatever. And then I usually, I don't know why, because I am not. I'm probably I'm more boring and quiet in my life than bloody Virgin Maria. So it is sometimes the messages that are downloaded, they often can actually come as a warning, but at the same time, it's intention of being toxic. So the situation here is calling for you to have faith. This situation is calling you to think about a retreat and why this is happening. I would say as well, okay, someone is going to admit their desire and that they've always had desire. Again, there's going to be a lot of stuff said, and it seems that there is it can come up in your dreams. It can also come up that you will visibly see it. Someone is trying to contact you. Someone is trying to blame you. This could be anything as well, from like, you could receive a message from a third party. They're like, I've seen your number in this person's phone. I knew you were the cause. It could be something like, there is someone here taking action. They're angry, and whoever they can direct their anger at, you will hear about it. So for you, if you're in a peaceful way here, just sort of looking through your options, right? And you're just following your faith there's going to be something coming up where you're like, oh, like you're gonna feel as if you are doing something wrong, or that you open a can of worms, like you shouldn't have done it. But this is not something you are doing wrong. It's just, it is a destined situation, but it's also destined how you will deal with it. You have the strength to deal with it. You can also be a wolf, you can be a lamb. You would choose here, do you want to be the wolf or the lamb? When it's choosing your battles here as well. Anything else? Okay, so we are going to pick up a few more messages for your twin flame. Please give me additional messages. Sorry. So I'm going to do these readings. I never have any idea or feel beforehand what's going to happen. Something's going to come to the surface. This person is going to take hold of their destiny. They're going to end a situation, a chapter in their life. They might leave empty-handed. They're coming towards you. Again, they feel stronger as well. They've been fantasizing and dreaming about this change for a long time. In their feelings, they feel that now things are coming to light. There is going to be a hurdle for them to leave. There will be burdens for them to take, and they have to completely walk away. Because also here I'm feeling with this person, they can't walk away unless they have there is something about like they have to do this right. They have to it could take a little while. This person, it's like if they come towards you, and which they are going to come towards you, it's like it just will be a mess, and they're dragging you into a tower moment. This tower moment that they are trying to avoid is not, it's not possible that it's avoided. It's like it will open their own can of worms, and this person might be a little immature and they haven't experienced that before, so they'll be like running around crying for help. Like it's that it could be dealing with someone that again have not really, I don't know, got through that sort of breakup, for instance, or like there's like a whole like something escalates and you just don't want to be there. Like how when I again was much younger, you know, I have a lot of like girlfriends, and you know, usually I used to always be involved in a lot of like there was, you know, girls would just shout at each other, like we'd be like, oh, guess what happened, you have to help me, and like, you know, this could be, you know, in your own family or friend circle. And then now when I think back, I would never do that now, and I sound like, oh, you're a cold-hearted bitch now. Yeah, maybe, but you don't want to do it because it will wear you out. It will wear you out. How many times have you not, like, at some point when you were a teenager and you're growing up, oh my God, so many times that I was pulled into other people's problems because I was a good listening ear and I could put myself in someone's situation. Like, and I probably have done the same with also my friends, because that's what you do. You don't mean to, but you just do it. Okay, like when you go through anything, like I find myself still to this day, like there is like, you know, something that will happen and gets you off, like just gets you off like the way you normally think, and you'd be like, oh, you just lose yourself. And it's very Mercury retrograde. It always takes me off guard, this energy. Okay. So a person have held on to their emotions, twin flames. This person could be a Capricorn, a Leo. They've stayed in a relationship or a situationship or whatever it is, but they have not expressed their emotions to you or themselves. So the cups, they broke and they walked away. There is someone here strategically walking towards you. They're holding on to you. The Emperor. See, the Three of Swords, the Tower. It keeps on happening here. There is something significant that is going to happen, and it has to do with the Queen of Wands. There is someone here that wants to intimidate you, and don't let them. You could have air elements in your chart. Anything else here, spirits? What is else here? Please give me. It can also be someone you reject based on being illuminated to their problems. If you are dealing with someone with Capricorn in their chart, there is something here that is not your trouble to deal with. There is a marriage here going down the drain. There is someone here that have not been honest. They have been in silence. They have moved away from their spouse. And you could be one of many options. See, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. See, there is something kicking off here. My God. I see here the best way you can come out of it is to steer clear of this person. Someone wants you to take part. Yeah, there's again and again, I'm really sorry, twin flames, it's coming up. It's not even funny, so it's not laughable, but I'm trying here to see there is something. Someone will find a way to like make you question your rights to this person, or like yeah, someone wants you to question your love for someone. Yep, someone wants you to question. They will come towards you. There is someone here very, very immature. For many of you, because there's no denying that this energy, so don't shoot the messenger. Justice will go in your favor here. Justice will go in your favor. You will question if you want to be single. Someone that is like, they want to reverse, like let's say they walked away from you, they're coming out of the cold. They want to reverse this. This person is likely a fire sign that could have Pisces or air in their chart. This is someone that will do something drastic to reach you here. This person could be someone that basically they can't get hold of you, twin flames as well. I just feel, yeah, someone that can't get hold of you, and they would have to actually shout something off the rooftops, which again, when they shout that off the rooftops, of course, everyone will know what they're doing, because they have to do something, and then because of that, it's going to be clear what they're doing, and it's like you will get the blame because you know, it's easier to blame you, but don't take the blame. Time to heal, progress, cycles, taking time, needing time. Someone here has an outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events. There is you having a positive mindset. There is a love call. There is you racing like the phoenix. There is you, there's blowing a kiss. There's the butterfly. So I feel here, backstabbing, sunglasses. There is someone to do with a runner. For some of you here as well, twin flames. And please do look at your sign. I'm going to hopefully do most of them, but always with the best of intentions. Can't guarantee it. So I feel here there is the conclusion that I see here. The true conclusion is that a twin flame is coming towards you, expressing eagerness to communicate. You have sort of moved away from them. You know their situation already. So stuff that I'm telling you now about baggage and their tower, what they have to go through, you're like, okay, well, I knew that anyway. So for those of you that decide to connect with this person, yes, you will be blamed for destroying this union, and that could be verbally, that could be someone telling you. For some of you, you have another option here. This is a soulmate. This person had air in their chart. You want to explore this connection, and you are being the strong one saying, well, here I am with my new connection, and you could not give a damn, and which you should not here. This is you being brave, but this is you could be sort of moving forward with someone, and you don't care about third parties, you don't care about your twin, you don't care about anyone, you just do it anyway. You will get like a whole lot of, you will get double or even 4 times the confrontation, basically. For many of you, because you are highly evolved, you know how to, like, you know that you need to choose your happiness. You all have the right to have your happiness. There is not anything here that says that you don't have the right to your happiness, that this is you going to be in between competition, those that think that you are the one getting blamed. And normally the people that get blamed, and it's the ones that haven't done anything at all because of their kind nature, because it is the ones that shout and go to extremes, that want to really go out there, that usually is like, oh, I don't want to mess with this person, isn't it? That's why we block people that lose their shit. Or this is the situation here that is going to this Mercury retrograde will change your love life, twin flames. It will change everything. But after the storm, the sun is coming up. No, it is not to say that you will have to face the storm, because many of you are so highly spiritually evolved that you will bounce right back from it. You are able to say, oh, I've seen this before. I know I'm going to go this way. It's like when you go and live in a big city, right? If you hear about something, a crime around the corner, if you are there for the first time, you're reading in the news whilst you're there, you could be like calling home, and you'd be like, oh my God, look what happened, and everyone is just kicking, oh my God, I knew we shouldn't have gone there. And really, are you alive? Yes, of course. Why are you shouting then, right? So it is something like that. So on that note, thank you for watching. It's a lot of information. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend there, twin flames.